proudly present the season-long race to the CME Globe. From Galloway, New Jersey, it's live second-round coverage of the ShopRite LPGA Classic, presented by Acer. Summertime in Jersey. Great time to go stroll the boardwalk in Atlantic City, take a little trolley ride, or come across Reed's Bay to Venerable Seaview Hotel and Golf Club. Opened in 1914, it's hosted some huge events in golf through the years. The PGA Championship, Sam Snead won here on this Donald Ross, Hugh Wilson collaboration. One is trying to climb the leaderboard, Karen. This for birdie at the first.
I've seen a lot of players coming up short with their approaches here. It's just stopping quicker than they think it's going to because of that extra moisture that is on the ground.
Miranda Wong now for birdie. Look how far she's playing this. Pretty good breaker from left to right, obviously.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, excellent read. Nice putt.
Akie EY at the second for birdie. Couple
16 feet hit, beautiful shot in there. It's just moving left to right the whole way, but should straighten up at the end.
Okay. Nice start to this 9 for Patty T.
Always feels like you're picking up a shot on the field if you walk up.
Par.
Shouldn't be much movement in this. Just missed it.
Final wobble away from the hole.
That'll happen here, won't it?
It will.
Switch out with the Twins periodically throughout the season, which is fascinating. And they are a fun duo. So glad to have them on the LPGA Tour after they dominated their home tour in Japan the last couple of years. This was at the 14th. Chisato for birdie. A winner just 2 weeks ago in Mexico came from behind on Sunday to win that inaugural event. And how about the third here at the par 5?
Yeah, just short of the green. And there's a little slope that she had to negotiate. Pretty good effort there.
Second at the first, just moments ago.
Oh, and this was nice. We've seen a lot of players struggle to get the ball all the way back to the hole, but not for Chisato.
Throws the brakes on. She would tap that in. Akie shot 65 yesterday, coming off a double bogey at 14, did this at 15.
Perfect speed, just falling in the front edge.
They've played together a couple of times this year, and they said that's their dream, to be in the final group on a Sunday. They have some work to do if that's going to happen, but today, this week, both playing well, as they've done all year. All right, this is world number 2, Gino Titicun. This is for par, the tough second.
You see the caddy standing over the player and the ball. That's to stop any.
We are in a weather delay in round 2 of 3 here at this 54-hole event, the ShopRite LPGA Classic presented by Acer. We're hopeful that the delay will be brief. Now, Karen, just a matter of clearing off these greens.
It is. You know, and Jim was saying about how these greens have some very sort of subtle rolls and undulations, little hollows in them, and that, of course, is where the water is tending to sit.
And the showers have subsided.
This is just the start of a golden era of Japanese golf on the LPGA Tour, because there's a whole bunch of young, talented players that are going to come over. And, of course, we're just seeing that now.
And Gerline Kaur, part of Team ShopRite, and her caddy, Simon, says, I'll do a few push-ups here, try to stay loose.
Because the golf bags aren't heavy enough.
Yeah.
Don't believe I've ever done that. A push-up.
Ever?
Push-up.
On the golf course or ever?
Well, I've done
Jim,
one.
I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to go
I have used a squeegee before,
Yeah.
and you know what? Credit to these guys. It's a lot of hard work. I had to get it ready. There's a lot of water out there, and it takes some time to get it. But these guys are doing a great job just to kind of get this thing where it can get playable.
So the players never left their position. Mitch Moon had the horn out for the LPGA rules officials.
I'm ready.
Oh, this is cool.
Look at this.
Oh, they're just,
syringe it out of there.
That's
There's a few kids in the gallery that would like to do that for you.
We saw
Say.
Captain America earlier.
Oh, that looks like fun.
of course got to feel like you got to make birdie here. This gets her to 400 par if she can make this one.
I think this group got a little unlucky, Jim, because they would have hit their tee shots and their second shots in a deluge of rain.
Yeah, good call there. Solid college player there. Hard this year. Had a chance there at the U.S. Women's Open. Good player. Plenty of length.
Jim, I think plenty of length is an understatement.
Yeah.
I mean, she absolutely pounds on the golf ball.
Putts pretty well, too.
That's from long range as well. She's good with the long shots and the long putts.
Yeah, her coach, Charlie Ewing, they were playing.
Again, the last third. Really difficult one to read this.
This green's like got it's ripples, isn't it? Almost looks like it's got ripples in it.
It 100%. It's like it's got a big spine in the middle of it.
There's a ripple right there. Didn't lose its speed. It still has some speed yet. Matthews now for birdie here at 11. Couple under par on her week so far.
It's an SEC grouping.
Arkansas.
And Jenny Bay from Georgia.
Just means more.
Aha.
Nice putt.
Says the Tennessee Volunteer.
Exactly. Couple birdies there. They're making this hole look easy.
The Seminole is shaking her head over here.
And rolling my eyes in a big
You are
way.
big time rolling your eyes and chopping.
I key it now for birdie. Just get on board, Karen. It's okay.
It's all right. we know where we stand at Florida State. That's okay.
This is like a 7-footer, and it's moving a little bit to her left. Got a little bit lucky with the chip shot. It's checked up on her a bit quicker than I expected. And I think she expected as well. Oh, she just pummeled that through the break there. Too much speed.
Yep, sure did. She got totally committed to that one either.
Little left to right. Yeah, good putt.
Yeah, that one to make there. Good read there. And on that side of the hole was a little more aggressive. Able to be aggressive on that, so that's a nice bird. To the Coon now. Third shot here at the par 5, 300 par. Only missed 4 greens today.
Four. Three.
Yep, Coon now for birdie here at the par 5. Got to make birdie here on this par 5, but after the rain, playing a lot longer than it did this morning. Get her to 400 par.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice putt there. Nice birdie. She took advantage of that par 5 as she did 18.
Couple of great tie players. Titicun has been #1 in the world. Patty T, of course, has a major title to her credit. This is Patty at the 4th.
Give or take about 15 feet. I don't think there's much movement in this. I was looking at it pretty hard and I couldn't see anything. Just got to keep the pace up the hill. This is a great look for birdie.
She was outside the cut line when the round began, but now she's moved to 2 under. And we'll keep it here for Akie's birdie putt. Now, Mel, you know Mark Wallington well, now caddying for Chisato. He's not going to take credit, is he? Because Akie had the 2 runner-up finishes with him.
I think whenever Mark can boost his ego, he'll take every opportunity that he can.
Mel speaks the truth.
Unfortunately, I do, Karen. This was a fantastic approach shot by Akie. Really good look at birdie. This might fall a little bit to her right at the end. Again, this is about 6 or 7 feet.
Apparently 5 for birdie here at 11. We've seen a couple in the last couple groups. We saw 6 up to that point. Make that 3 in the last couple groups. Nice. Sort of 500. Kind of had it just off there. That's where they were squeegeed. There was so much moisture over there, so this should be a pretty slow putt. Excellent. So that's the 3rd birdie today at 13. Nicely done after that bogey at 11, so she's at 4 under par.
But the par 5 18th. This is the Aussie, Karis Davidson. Born in Scotland. Australia. 4th year on the LPGA Tour.
Double breaker, this one.
How about that putt?
She'll be happy with that.
Very happy. So,
here she is again, Karen.
Found a range.
Just sneaking her way up there, isn't she? And it's setting us up for a really fabulous day tomorrow because it's anybody's game.
Well, as you know, when you win once and you know that feeling, it makes a difference when you get yourself in contention again.
And she really hadn't been.
No. She's won in Japan.
You're right, but 11th had been her best finish. That was her first chance contending on a Sunday on the LPGA Tour.
All right, Robin Choi for birdie. This putt made from a similar line. Just to get to 9 under, just 2 back.
Good roll.
Okay. Just hit that through the break. Maybe not smooth on that one.
Let's see what she says to Mel going from 5 to 6. Let's go back to the 4th. This is Gino Titicun. Hit a beauty in here. This for birdie. We never count.
Okay, now for birdie. Interesting listening to the sisters interviewed him yesterday. Nice putt there. They've been here at the 5th. Just to get to 5 under par.
Oh, my goodness, that was a good roll.
Yeah, just hit it a little firm. Man, that was a good putt. Just a little too firm. Didn't quite take the break. Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so painful because you go up thinking
161 to the back pin. There's only 6 behind it. This is a 7-iron on the way. Oh.
EY getting ready.
150. Bit of a weird angle on that right side. The lie's okay. Maybe a little heavy just because of the rain that we've had. But she's going up all the way to that back tier. I would expect this to be pitching in that middle tier. This is an 8-iron. Oh, well judged. Yeah, she was only a couple of feet in the fescue, but had to take a penalty drop, so this is her 3rd. 153. It's a little 8-iron. A little right the flag.
sounds about right too. 6-iron.
Yeah.
Akie hit the 6 earlier.
Tapatanica, I believe, hit 6.
Yeah.
Love that rotation through the ball. It might be a little bit right, but not that far off. Get a beautiful shot in here. Just get to 4 under. Yeah, she knew it.
Up for that little one, Jim, that she missed.
It does. Just 2 birdies today, and that's part of the reason why the hole's cut.
Nice, good ball.
Oh,
Excellent.
So he's just a hair outside the left edge. Oh, she knew straight away.
Yep. Just have to EY now that has this left for par should be much in this putt. Okay.
For Paddy, beautiful balance on that golf shot. Oh,
Yeah, very good.
I'd say. How about those three shots? So all three players with a great chance. I'm going to say Patty Teach for the third birdie of the day on this hole. You're right. This was a tough one to get it close, but she had a beautiful shot at here. Best we've seen. Okay, nice birdie. So that'll help after the bogey.
hole, and it's carried over into this next hole.
Been there, done that.
Of course.
Gino, second at 8. First cut.
Was there? I think that was a wedge.
Gino for birdie at the 8th.
fairway. Big divot there. It's got to sit a little. I think this is only a left edge putt. I took a bit of a bobble about a third of the way there, just sort of pop. Yeah, this green is going to be very, very firm. With this rain, it's going to make this front pin only 10 on a lot easier. Yeah, you can see there a little bit of spin control. Great shot there from Patty.
Well, she's had a good day today.
No, now. That one go.
Yeah, that was good flowing.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't it? You can see how they get through the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, it just looked. I mean, that was Gino in full flight.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like she went after that. She's picking the tee up very quickly. Good drive. 224 to the hole. Nice high ball flight. Just left out there to the right a little bit.
You've played professional golf. You know how you go about your business. When you're an amateur playing in college, all of a sudden everything's just so intense.
Got mechanic hit now. Her third shot for the bunker. All in all, not too bad a shot. Had plenty of green to work with. Getting better.
There's just so much movement in this putt. I'd say at least 4 inches outside the hole.
That's pretty good. She's hit a couple good putts. Just haven't quite taken the break. That was a decent speed.
This is one of them tee shots you can really just open your shoulders. Give it a good old whack. Perfect, just right side of the fairway. Great drive.
That's where you want to be, Mel. Get the down-grained bit of grass there.
Right, her sister Sato, she's not wasting any time.
She certainly is not. I love to see it. 230 to the pin. This looks to be on a great line. Just sure that should be perfect. She's got a little man in front of her, maybe about 5 yards. She's going to try and lob it over that. Sharply right to left the whole way. Still think this is just outside the hole. Still think this is just outside the hole.
That was never on line.
Consistent players, your Saigos, your Fudaways, your Yamashitas of the world, all there. And then you've got players that would be desperate to win. Your Zokals, your Ilhilis, your Liam Places. Ones that will try and push maybe a little bit. But then you've got sneaky players like Nelly Corda, who is only 6 shots back. doesn't mean much on this golf course.
No.
She's going to go out earlier, should have better conditions. Great opportunity to go and post a low number.
Brooke Henderson, a winner here back in 2022. A good day for her, 67. And how about Asterisk Tally, the 16-year-old from California? 2 under par yesterday, 2 under today, and that's even with the double bogey at her first hole when the rain was really pouring.
It's a talented player, hits the ball a long way.
Oh.
Just looking forward to watching her as her game matures over the next few years.